You know what's funny? The women who always look the most put together, the ones who walk into a room and people genuinely cannot guess their age. They are not spending thousands on designer clothes. They are not getting Botox. And they are definitely not following every trend that shows up on social media. They are doing something much simpler. Something most women over 60 overlook completely, not because it's hard to find, but because nobody ever framed it the right way. And today, I am going to show you exactly what that is. Because here is the truth that the fashion industry does not want to say out loud. Looking younger has almost nothing to do with how much you spend. It has everything to do with what you put on your body and, more importantly, how you put it on. By the time this video is done, you are going to look at your wardrobe differently. Some of you might even go back to pieces you gave away and wish you had kept them. So do not go anywhere. Because number 7 alone? It has made women look almost a decade younger, and it is probably sitting in a store near you right now for under $20. Stay with me. Hello beautiful, and welcome back to Timeless Glow Club, the space where we prove every single week that age is just a starting point, not a stopping point. If you are new here, oh my goodness, you picked the perfect video to start with. This channel is built for women over 60, who refuse to disappear into the background. We talk fashion, confidence, glow, and everything in between without spending a fortune doing it. To my returning Glow Club members, you already know what we do here. Thank you for coming back. Every view, every comment you leave, it means the world and it truly keeps this community alive. Now before we dive in, if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, I want you to look for that subscribe button and tap it right now. We post fresh content every week made specifically for women like you. And you do not want to miss a single one. And if this video helps you today, drop a comment below. Tell me which piece surprised you the most. I genuinely read every single comment, and I would love to hear from you. Alright, let us get into it. Now here is what most fashion advice gets completely wrong when it comes to women over 60. They either tell you to dress your age, which honestly sounds like they want you to blend into the furniture, or they throw trendy pieces at you that were designed with a 25-year-old body in mind, and do absolutely nothing for the beautiful, evolved woman you are today. What we are talking about today is different. These are not just nice pieces to have. These are specific clothing items that work with your body, your coloring, your lifestyle, and your confidence level right now. Some of them are classics you already know but have never thought about in this particular way. Others will completely shift how you see getting dressed in the morning. 10 pieces. That is all. And together, they create a look that is effortlessly younger, undeniably elegant, and completely authentically you. Let us start. Piece 1. The straight-leg trouser. Let us start with something that sounds almost too simple. Trousers. But not just any trousers. The straight-leg trouser is quietly one of the most youth-restoring pieces a woman over 60 can own. Here is why. As we age, our proportions shift. The waist, the hips, everything redistributes a little. And what most women do is reach for looser, baggier bottoms thinking it hides more. But baggy actually adds visual weight and drags the whole silhouette down. The straight-leg trouser does the opposite. It creates a clean, unbroken line from your hip all the way down to your ankle. That line is what makes the eye travel. And when the eye travels downward in one smooth motion, the whole body looks longer, leaner, and yes, younger. Wear them in a solid neutral, navy, camel, black, or soft gray. And here is the trick most people miss. Let them skim, not hug, and not float. That middle ground is everything. Piece 2. The open collar shirt. Now this one is going to surprise a few of you. A simple button-down shirt, worn with the top 2 or 3 buttons open. That is it. That is the piece. But here is what it does that nothing else does quite the same way. It draws the eye straight to your face. When the neckline opens up, it creates a natural frame. It lifts attention upward. And lifting attention upward is one of the oldest tricks in elegant dressing that most women have completely forgotten about. High necklines, turtlenecks, anything that closes off the neck actually shortens the visual length of your upper body and can make the face look more hidden. The open collar does the exact opposite. Choose crisp cotton or a soft linen blend. White is the most powerful. Soft blue is the most forgiving. And if you want to feel a little fancy, a pale blush works beautifully against most skin tones. Piece 3. The wrap dress. If there is one piece that has been quietly working miracles on women's figures for decades, it is the wrap dress. And yet so many women over 60 have either never tried it or gave it up too soon. The wrap dress does something architectural. It cinches right at the natural waist, which creates definition. That definition is what gives the body shape. And shape, when framed correctly, reads as youthful. It also works for almost every body type because it is adjustable. You tie it where it feels best on your body, not where a designer decided the waist should be. Go for a solid color or a very subtle, small-scale print. Avoid large busy patterns on a wrap silhouette, because they can work against the clean line you are trying to create. A midi length hits between the knee and the mid-calf, and is the most universally flattering. Piece 4. The well-fitted blazer. A blazer. Yes, but here is the word that changes everything: fitted. Not boxy. Not oversized. Not the blazer that used to fit you 10 years ago and now sits slightly off the shoulder. A blazer that fits you right now, today, in your current body. A well-fitted blazer does something almost magical to a whole outfit. It adds structure. And structure signals confidence. Confidence is one of the most youth-associated qualities a person can carry. It also works over almost anything. A simple white tee. A thin knit. Even a dress. Throw a fitted blazer over it, and the whole look elevates instantly. Soft navy, camel, white, and warm gray are the most versatile. And here is the most important tip I can give you about this piece. Get it tailored if needed. Even a basic $20 alteration to bring in the sides can transform a blazer from frumpy to fabulous. Piece 5. Monochromatic separates. This one is a concept more than a single piece. And it is one of the most underused style tools women over 60 have access to. Monochromatic dressing means wearing one color from top to bottom. Same color top. Same color bottom. Or very close tones of the same family. Here is why it works so powerfully. When there is no color break at the waist, the eye does not stop anywhere. It reads the whole body as one long continuous line. And that unbroken line makes you look taller, slimmer, and younger without changing a single thing about your actual body. You do not need a perfectly matching set either. A dusty blush top with a slightly deeper blush trouser. A cream blouse with ivory wide leg pants. A soft olive top with an olive green skirt. The tonal play actually adds sophistication. This single approach can quietly shave years off your appearance every time you use it. Okay, we are halfway through and I need to ask you something. Which one of these pieces are you already wearing? And which one made you think, I never thought of it that way before? Drop it in the comments right now. Number 1 through 5. Tell me where you are. I am genuinely curious and I always respond. And if this is giving you ideas, if something is clicking for you today, please hit that like button. It truly helps this video reach more women who need to hear this. And if you have not subscribed yet, now is a great time. We have so much more coming that you are going to love. Okay, back to it. Because the second half is where it really gets interesting. Piece 6. The slim scarf worn loose. This might be the most unexpected piece on this list. A scarf. Not wrapped tightly. Not tied in a complicated knot. Just a slim, lightweight scarf draped loosely around the neck or tucked lightly into a collar. Here is what it does. It adds a layer of softness right around the face and neck, which is one of the areas women feel most self-conscious about as they age. Instead of hiding it, a soft scarf frames it. And framing is always more flattering than hiding. It also adds color close to the face. And color close to the face reflects light upward onto your skin, which instantly brightens your complexion and makes you look more awake, more alive, and genuinely more youthful. Go for silk or a silk-like fabric in warm tones. Peach, warm coral, soft gold, and warm white are particularly beautiful on women over 60 because they complement the skin's natural undertones at this stage of life. Piece 7. The white or bright bottom. Remember I mentioned this piece earlier in the video? Here it is. Most women over 60 gravitate to dark bottoms. Dark jeans, black trousers, dark skirts. And there is nothing wrong with dark bottoms. But what a white, cream, or bright colored bottom does is completely different. It draws the eye downward and away from the midsection. It creates visual lightness in the lower half of the body. And that lightness creates balance, which reads as a younger, more energetic silhouette. White slim trousers, cream wide leg pants, a pale camel skirt. These are pieces that look incredibly fresh, clean, and put together. The key is fit. A well-fitted white trouser is elegant. A too tight or too loose white trouser loses all of its power. Get the fit right, and this piece will get you more compliments than almost anything else in your wardrobe. Piece 8. The simple knit cardigan in a warm neutral. Not grandma's cardigan. Not an oversized, shapeless throw-on. A simple, fine knit cardigan in a warm neutral that fits close enough to show there is a shape underneath. The cardigan works because it is layering done effortlessly. And layering adds dimension. Dimension adds visual interest. Visual interest keeps the eye moving. And an eye that keeps moving never settles on any one area long enough to focus on the things you might be less confident about. Wear it open over a fitted top. Or wear it buttoned up as its own top layer. A fine knit in camel, warm ivory, soft terracotta, or warm taupe over straight leg trousers is one of the most quietly stylish combinations a woman over 60 can put together. Add a simple necklace or your slim scarf from piece number 6, and you have a complete, elegant, effortlessly youthful look from top to bottom. Piece 9. Low-heeled or block-heeled shoes in a neutral skin tone. Shoes. And this one changes everything from the ground up. A low heel or block heel in a color that is close to your skin tone, nude, warm beige, soft tan, or warm brown does something that almost no other shoe does. It extends the visual length of your leg. When a shoe matches or closely complements your skin, the leg appears to continue all the way down to the floor without interruption. And longer legs have always read as a more youthful, energetic silhouette. This works with trousers, skirts, dresses, everything. And a block heel means you can actually wear it comfortably for hours, which means you carry yourself with ease, and ease is everything when it comes to looking good. You do not need a high heel to look younger. You need the right heel in the right color. That combination is far more powerful. Piece 10. The structured handbag in a rich solid color. The last piece is the one that ties everything together, literally and figuratively. A structured handbag in a rich solid color. Not a large floppy tote. Not a tiny clutch. A medium-sized, structured bag that holds its shape. Here is what a structured bag communicates without you saying a single word. Intention. When a bag holds its shape, it signals that the whole look was put together on purpose. And intentional dressing is one of the most powerful signals of confidence and vitality at any age. Choose a rich color, deep burgundy, warm tan, classic navy, or a beautiful caramel brown. These tones add warmth to the whole outfit and anchor the look with elegance. A structured bag at the elbow or on the shoulder instantly pulls the entire outfit into focus. It is the finishing note. And finishing notes are what separate a good look from an unforgettable one. And there you have it. 10 pieces. 10 incredibly simple, incredibly powerful wardrobe choices that have nothing to do with chasing trends and everything to do with understanding what actually works for your body, your age, and your life right now. Let me give you the quick recap. Straight leg trousers. The open collar shirt. The wrap dress. A well-fitted blazer. Monochromatic separates. A slim scarf worn loose. White or bright bottoms. A simple warm knit cardigan. Skin tone block-heeled shoes. And a structured handbag in a rich solid color. These are not complicated. They are not expensive. But together, they are transformative. And here is the thing I want to leave you with today. Looking younger was never really about looking like you are 30 again. It is about looking alive. Looking intentional. Looking like a woman who knows exactly who she is and dresses to match that energy. That is timeless. That will never go out of style. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these 10 pieces are you going to add to your wardrobe first? Tell me in the comments. I am down there reading everything. If this video added something to your day, please give it a like. Share it with a friend who needs to hear this. And if you have not yet subscribed to Timeless Glow Club, do it now. Because we have so many more videos coming that are going to make you feel seen, celebrated, and absolutely stunning. Thank you for watching, beautiful. I will see you in the next one.